What is up, friends? Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. We are, back. It's Monday. Start again of another lovely week. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. Wingnuts, how come you're live so early? This is the same time as I always am on, to be totally honest. Unless, like, something's changed with daylight savings. I know we had some, like, changes to daylight savings on the 31st on our side, so our hours are moving around a little bit by, like, an hour, as you might imagine. So it depends on where you are, where your daylight savings is. That, you know, that's probably what makes a difference, whether it's like plus or minus, whatever. So we are, because we just had our clocks change on the 31st, so we're like an hour skewed to where we were before. Usually that means it doesn't really have any impact with like East Coast US, for example. But yeah, if you're somewhere else in the world, then you may well have like completely different clocks, just like a different time zone and different times that it changes. Like with the US guys, we have like a couple of week period where we're like 4 hours apart rather than 5 hours, then it goes back to 5, and it's kind of annoying. But otherwise, it's all good. Hello, potato. Yeah, yo, ground zero. I don't know, like ground zero, maybe. I'm actually like, I'm kind of vibing on factory right now. Like, I don't necessarily want to just like kill. Oh, what did I do here? I don't necessarily want to just kill like one boss each time. Like, I'm not really doing the boss quest. Like, I'm sort of doing the boss quest, but not really. Like, kind of. And so I'm feeling like I want to get a couple. Like, I'm probably not going to do all the bosses. Like, as we go through the, I don't know, go through the different ones. Like, I'm probably not going to do every boss, and I'm not going to do them one after another. That's the deal. So we're vibing with Tagilla right now. Like, I did kill him last stream, but I want to get him like down a bit more, because I think one of the issues that I've had in general with bosses is that I have a tendency of just like going in and I'll do it until I kill them once, and then I don't kill them again until literally like the next wipe. Or at least I don't search for them. I'm not strategizing to try and like get that particular boss until the next wipe. And so for me, I kind of, oh gosh, look at all these bitcoins piling up. I must have just collected them and not bothered selling them. Yeah, so for me, it's kind of like I do want to like build a strategy for some of these things. Just one of those things, right? Do you see the Nikita Q&A? I did. I spent this morning watching it because I didn't have enough time before. I did. I spent this morning watching the whole thing. It is long. There's lots in there. I mean, Pest did a good job, in fairness. I feel like the beginning was better than the end, because like this kind of thing needed to happen, and I'm glad it was public as well, because you can kind of like hold them to account a bit more strongly. No, actually, I'm going to sell. Let's sell this filter, but I'm gonna put another one. Let's go like, I guess we'll just have it sell for now. Just save space. I'm gonna go and put one straight in, because otherwise I'll forget. Let's do that right away. Yeah, I mean, it covers a lot, right? I think all of the important stuff got covered, thankfully. And it was in like a pretty good order as well. I feel like by the time we got to the end, I think maybe that's also partly it. Like, I feel like by the time we got to the end, we were kind of scraping the barrel for stuff. But that's fine, right? That also makes sense, because some of the less important issues that people still care about should still be discussed and still be talked about. So I don't think that was necessarily a failing of the interview. I think it was just because of the prioritization of what went where. We ended up getting like a lot of, the end was obviously a lot of like lower priority things, which maybe means that it felt a bit like, oh, you know, these things are like less impactful. But it's because we talked about like audio pop glitch and all that kind of stuff at the start instead. So, yo, Pain, I've destroyed your Discord things. That's fine. I'll read it. I haven't had a chance to come back to you yet. But it's important stuff. It's good. I like it. Why the launcher telling me I can't launch more than one game at one time? I think they've added this restriction so that maybe you can't like do arena and EFT at the same time. I'm not actually sure. I don't know. I've noticed that too. Like, if you close the game and try and reopen it too quickly, then it doesn't let you. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure about that one. Definitely true. You could tell he's just taking notes on the parts he thought possible, so it's understood. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, right? It's fine. Good. It's okay. Like, the fact that Nikita's willing to sit there and listen publicly to Pest, like, basically taking the whole community's complaints to him. Good. Like, can't be, it's not bad. It's definitely a good thing. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, that's for sure. Right, let's just move some of this crap down here so I can actually do whatever. Right, so I bought myself some 5... Oh, I made some 56A1. Maybe we'll use that eventually. I didn't do a very good job of tidying up my stash before. Well, I actually didn't look before we came on. I was busy, like, trying to watch the thing. So normally in the morning, I'll, like, come on and I'll, like, move everything in my stash and whatnot. And clean everything up before I come on. But instead I didn't. I don't have Arena. Yeah, I think they've added this thing, though, in general. So I think, like, you can't like, open up 2 copies of EFT, for example. And so when it still thinks it's closing, when the process is still there while the game's, like, closing down after you've closed it the first time, it still thinks it's there, so it won't let you open it again. But that restriction, I'm pretty sure, it either was never there before, or something has changed with the way that EFT closes. Which means that it's not, like, not working as it used to. Something's different. I don't know what. Maybe it might just be timing. I don't even know. Oh, but you're saying, like, telling me I can't launch more than one game at one time, and that's it. Like, you can't even open the game. Mine, like, if I close the game, and then I press the button immediately, it tells me you can't open more than one game at once. And then I press the button, and then it opens. Are you saying it's, like, permanently stuck for you? Because if so, that's busted. I didn't realize that's what you meant. Yo, I'm Hannah. Watch your videos a lot on YouTube. Really helped me a lot. Hey, no problem. Thanks. Kid was talking about headset compression. Maybe wonder if he's aware of the range difference. Well, yeah, I mean, he implied that, oh, it's not really a range difference. It's because the audio compression of the background means that stuff is audible further away when you're wearing different headsets, which is like, I could sort of see where he's coming from, but like I just don't think that's true. I don't think it's correct. I don't think that's the right answer. I don't think that's realistically like what's actually happening, because like you can go and you can boost the audio up to some crazy level and see that it's not like that's not like that. Right, let's just do a quick factory. My hands are super cold. Okay. I have a huge document that I took with like all the stuff. Because there's like so many things in there. Yeah, favorite part / new news. What's like let me see. What was like kind of eyebrow raising? There's lots of stuff that we already know about. Let me just like look through the list. I haven't had to, because I watched it this morning, and I've been watching some other people's takes on it just now. Like I literally just finished watching Airwing's like take on it at like double speed. Trying to see what other people thought about it as well. I think there's probably the most like eyebrow raising section was where he said a new game mode was new game account version was coming. That's going to be like better than EOD. But I don't know whether that was just a translation issue or whether there is actually something like that coming. I mean, that's going to annoy a lot of people if that's true. That's probably the most controversial, I would say. Visual update fixing fog sounds exciting. That does sound good. PMC Karma is like, doesn't sound too bad for now. So like, I think he said PMC Karma for the time being, it's hidden and goes up and down just based upon like what you do, but you can't even really see it. And like, you can go up and down based on like whether you extract camp or not. That seemed to be the starting thing, amongst other stuff. And then the boss will come and hunt you, but didn't seem to have any other implications other than that for the time being. So maybe it's okay. Maybe it'll be alright. Hard to know. What else? So yeah, Unity, but like... There was like a load of shots from over here. I wonder whether the PMC... How long did we have? 13 minutes. I think that's just our scav friend. I've actually got some ESSHs on. Does help for sure. There's a footstep over there. Somebody just moved through that tunnel. Pretty sure. That player. They're gonna come out here. Wow, nice nade. Can you test the error? I don't know what you mean, because it doesn't do it for me unless I, like, close the game. If I close the game and I press the button, like, have you tried... So, like, does it... If you restart your whole computer, does it let you launch the game? Fog spring weather. Some setting that get you a lot of fog. It's just the general fog. Like, he said there's a minimum amount of fog baked in. What about streets too good for making money? We'll just end it with a nerf. Maybe, I don't know. Can I use this beautiful streamer's picture-in-picture in my work? Perfect, amazing. Verify files. I don't know, like, can you just maybe check, because I was going to say, if you restart and it doesn't, and it still says, like, check that something's not, like, running already. Like, close all your processes, like your BSG launcher and everything, and all of those things in the task manager. Close all that, and then try and open it up after that. And you want to hit brutal, yeah. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's such a complicated thing, this whole, like, key to interview. It's like, it's tough. Tough. Oh, I've not got enough subsonic apparently now. But you can buy as much of that as you like. Okay. Right, are we all set up? So yeah, I wanted to go back to factory a bit and do a little bit more like Tagilla hunting. I did kill him with the MP7 last time, which was quite fun, so maybe we carry on doing that. My hands are so cold here. Every other game runs fine on launches. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I wonder why I would think that your game's already open. So weird. Have you checked on Reddit? Have you, like, searched on Reddit? Because there's almost certainly somebody on Reddit who's got the problem. Usually is. Right, let's just dive in. Let's just dive straight in. Reddit's a good place to fix stuff like this. Nothing about it. So weird. What else? There was a trader linked to Arena that he was talking about. Plans coming after 1.0. I've got just a huge list of random stuff. Yeah, so the boss to hunt players with low PMC karma, which is kind of funny. He wanted to do like lockpick. He wanted to have like a mine boss with defusing and stuff, but it just didn't end up working out. It sounds like from what he was saying. We'll get multiple accounts, and EOD's going to get one character for free, which is planned, which is cool. They said the kill cam's they're not going to do one for EFT. It's too hard to do, which is a shame. Having trouble with squad and EAC? Yeah, maybe something in the background. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. What else was there? They're doing tutorials, obviously, because that's like building up to 1.0. A lot of this stuff, like, especially after the first, like, 40 minutes, this is kind of the issue. Like, it's fine and it's good, and Nikita was apparently taking tons of notes. That's fine. But a lot of the like Nikita side of the video kind of started to disappear after about 40 minutes. Like, it was more Pesty just telling him all the problems that the community had, which is fine. Doesn't necessarily need him to reply, because, you know, they asked him about like full auto and lasers on and blah blah blah, so you could set it up before the raid. And we did say fragmentation was to be removed. I mean, I feel like it's not in at the minute. At least it was on the previous iteration. I haven't tested it in the latest iteration. But he said that was going to be removed anyway. What was the other controversial thing? The other one was saying that The footstep, like the crouch walking makes no audio thing, should be resolved. Although it's like kind of unclear exactly like how they're talking about it in the video. I thought there was a step in here or something. Got quite lucky there. What have I got this set? Weird, there's someone in there. I get caught by some. I just get saved by someone else. I feel I just got saved by somebody because they killed this guy. Wait, what? This guy died as well. Everyone's dead. Yeah, there was a pistol man in that door before, yeah. Impact man, ready to cast a fireball. I love it. Well, I mean, I don't think Tagilla's here. It really doesn't sound like it. Like, we'll just take the junk and probably just leave, because I didn't even get to throw a grenade. But it doesn't sound like it. Tagilla's usually much more obvious than that. Yeah, so... they just making statements with no responses. Yeah, I mean, that was like... That's kind of how it ended up. But I think that was fine. Because again, it ended up just being like a distillation of all the things that everybody wanted. But... to Nikita directly from Pestily. So, like, I think there's value in that conversation in general. But I don't think it's something necessarily that we can take that much away from, for especially some of the extra bits towards the end. It's basically just like everything that Nikita's going to go away and have to like have a think about. You know, I just can't think, like, you know, if I go through the list of the various stuff, it was like, yeah, PMC Karma, they talked about that. Unity Update, they talked about that bit. And some microtransactions for more clothing, multiple accounts, which EAD is going to get. Cheaters, that they have a lot of stuff server side. You know, Nikita was talking about most of these things. But then as soon as it got through to kind of like after the cheaters conversation, a lot of it was like not really as much, right? It was like kill cam was too much work. Killer achievement or cap achievement, he was like, okay. Matchmaker, yeah, they tested in arena. Tutorials are coming in the launcher. They've got some ideas for be able to do something while you're loading in. Pin containers are coming. Weather report is misleading with no real response. Weapon layout would be good to get. Armor system, they're still changing it so there's more predictable hitboxes. Remove fragmentation. Separating vertical and horizontal recoil from attachments, which is kind of cool. Sounds like they don't want to change camera recoil or aim punch at all. Nikita already thinks it's too low, for what it's worth. think I got hit. Where I got hit exactly there. And then what else? Yeah, so inertia. He was like, didn't really look that convinced. Audio pop, they're going to try and fix it. He needs to go and check on the state of Oculus Audio because he's not been involved recently in it, and the team's just kind of working on it. So the crouch walk audio bug, he said, "Oh, is that not fixed yet?" But like, they didn't like talk enough about exactly what that was, so I'm not 100% sure if they were both on the same page. Hunting bosses over the weekend, didn't see one boss. Now I understand the complaints about the boss spawn rates. Yeah. I want to hunt Tagilla for a bit, so we're gonna hunt Tagilla for a bit. We did kill him last session, but I want to go after him in a bit more of a systematic way than I usually do, and get that experience in, and then maybe move on to the next one. I feel like the one after this guy, we're either gonna go for like Vishala or Sturman. I don't know who yet. I don't know. Maybe Sturman, just because I haven't played Damage Woods. Anyway, so what else do you say? Like, yes, Pessy was telling about like how headsets could affect ratty gameplay, and Nikita didn't really think that the audio range of the headsets had anything to do with, well, that was like purely a range thing and that it was a compression thing, but Pessy kind of disagreed. But he has loads of stuff like ADS being too loud. Like, okay, they're just taking that information away. Boss packet lost spawn exploit is going to be fixed next patch apparently. And Pessy ranted to him about boss spawn rates being too low, how players scav spawn too early. Scavs and bushes, I actually think that scavs and bushes are kind of okay, so I don't think that's necessarily a big complaint. Grand Zero, but that's already come in. The fog thing, level locking labs, which I don't think is necessary. They have no plans to change Lighthouse. He kind of nodded at sights and zoom and eye relief and stuff. I don't think they've really got too many plans for that. He didn't say anything. Hideout sounds cool because there's going to be lots of new areas and things where all the DLC clan stuff is planned to go, so that's nice. And Pessy complained to him about spawns, which didn't really say much about. Same about increasing the exfil area on most locations, so it doesn't need to be such a specific place. Complained to him about the rusted key being rare, about the LEDX craft being pointless, about global trader limits, about the Blue Tail group folders, about the wish list to highlight stuff in Raid, about how Ultra Mid sucks, about how there could be better quests for labs color key cards, about ping limits. Like, none of this got any response at the end. It was just like a list of stuff, which is fine because it's like the lower priority things. All right. About private service, Nikita did say that there was like, there was one-off events are fine. So like the Pessy hardcore thing, like that's fine. If they're organizing like a thing, then that's okay. They like have a toolkit so anyone could do it. It's like not really going to be possible. It didn't sound like to me. Eventually we'll get the RUAF who'll be friendly to Bear, so I'll actually have a reason for Bear at some point. The app is still on the way. API is still on the way. Basically it. There's the only couple of other things I would say is that Pessy did actually post a comment underneath the video, and it said things that I asked afterwards because I forgot was separation of KD. So there'll be PvP and PvE KD, which is planned and coming. People will be able to change their emails because some people just can't get access to their accounts if they lose their password. And the audio pop fix he's looking at on Monday. So yeah, I don't know. Like yeah. Like, it's obviously good. Obviously good to have this kind of conversation. Good shot. You watch Slough Crouch Walkie will be audible soon? True. Head throat. It's probably, yeah, it's D45 anyway. Neck arm is not going to protect you against that. And also having problems loading into raids. I don't know. We're going to see. I haven't had any issues yet. Yeah, the episode doesn't look huge. It looks a lot bigger than you think it would, wouldn't it? Looks like he's making notes. Yeah, exactly, right. And like, he doesn't necessarily need to comment on all these things because he's not plugged in day to day with what people are doing, surely. Did they address the ADS sound? Pessy talked about it. Like, none of this stuff is addressed.
Another month, another head, eyes. Hope all things all well on your side.
All is good. Thank you, Theory. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Yeah, we're all good. We're just like generally chatting through Pestili's interview with Nikita about the game. Like it was interesting, and as I said, I think it's got value. I just don't think it has immediate value for all of us, because like anybody who's plugged into the Tarkov community knows all of these things are a problem already. Has seen them be rehashed 10,000 times on Reddit, on Twitter, on wherever, and it doesn't like we're not suddenly gonna. Oh, we're not suddenly getting fixed because of this. We just use this guy's org. Yes, but we're not gonna use this particular build. Because like yeah, we know all of these things exist anyway. There's not really much value for us as players right this minute. You know? It's just like, okay, now these things, rather than being in the Twitter sphere or the Reddit sphere, they're now I really hate how the ordering of this thing changes. It should be like, if this was alphabetical, it'd be beautiful. But it's not. I found the SF4P. Where's the SF3P? Here it is. It always takes me forever to find anything because it always just like shifts around. It's such a pain. Right. Yeah, so like that's now, that information is now in Nikita's hands. Okay, that's great. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a tricky one, isn't it? Tricky one. I just don't think it's going to benefit like us that much as players for a bit. But the long-term benefit is, I guess, like arguably it's arguably a good thing that this has happened for sure. I think it is. I'll buy one of those. It's full, I think. Gonna go for some like we'll go for like some weird light build thing. Yeah, what quests do I even actually have? Alien disposable syringe? No, I have those. 5 shoreline. Gauss to the PPSH. Okay, well. Not particularly interesting. Oh, this guy had warmage. Weird. It's not what I wanted. Okay, do I have any? Let me just triple check, see if I've got any 45s or 42s, I think it is, isn't it? These things. Okay. So we'll go with this and that in there. So we're gonna have 30 of those. But the problem is that I don't have infinite mid 5501 because I've basically been lax on crafting it, so I've got like 100 or so. Oh, that's a pain. I think I put it up here, didn't I? Need to get rid of the finding raid status on it, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to stack it up. Yeah, that's better. Get rid of the warmage. Delete that. We'll repair the gun. Good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm continuing to hunt Tagilla for the time being. I think Tagilla's an interesting boss, and I want to be able to systematically kill him a bit more than I am at the moment. I always just tend to kill one boss. I actually need more Solewers. This is not Solewers, so I need another Grizzly. First, I've not run out of Grizzlies for ages. Ages. Right, which bot is better? Gasan UV or Sausage Cracker? Probably Gasan UV. I guess. I can't be bothered to look. I'm just going to do it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I feel like super rusty today. We'll buy all 10 Zarias just to make sure we don't run out. Okay. Oh, I do actually need another. I guess this is the irritation with going with a slightly limited kit. We're going to go with Adrenaline. Okay. Did I buy it or not? Maybe it went somewhere else. I didn't see it. Okay, let's head back in. I actually got loads of stuff back when I insured everything on Factory. It's quite funny. Do you think they sell gamma patches as a microtransaction? I don't know. I don't know. Trying to hunt together? Why are you not trying light time? I don't know. Do you think that's easier? I don't really like playing it at night. Didn't know the audio pop was an issue till Besley mentioned it. It's still an issue? Sounded like he thought the sound pop was already fixed and he was going to look into it. See, that's kind of what I thought. I thought maybe he was thinking about something else because it didn't sound like the crouch walking zero. But Pesty says it's crouch walking zero audio. It's hard to know what they're talking about. Would you load in your SKS, PP or BP? Usually PP. I have some BP, but yeah. PP is also okay. You get headshot with PP just easy. Nice, but also weird to see changes Pesty asked about in the interview, including the recent patch. Yeah, that's because it was before the interview. So, love I can actually hang on stream for Mondays. Yo, Kinder, how's it going, man? You need all bosses, or some of them already done? I technically need them all. Except for I did Tagilla last time and Kollontai. He's the only other one I've done. Add gamma as a microtransaction? I don't know. They said they were going to add something. There was like a new account was coming, like a different account. It was like better than EOD or something. I don't think they've said it like strictly that you'll be able to buy Kappa. Sorry, Gamma. It has a high chance of spawning on Night Factory. Is that true? Do your SKS build, but I can't get the parts in the market. I don't have the traders leveled. Do you not have level 2 mechanic? Mr. Lewis. Oh, let me press the buttons here. Let me see. Tagilla. No, it's the same. It's the same spawn rate. It's 30%. 30% on both. Successfully farm together by camping the corridor. Gate 0 to the platforms. More like firing him, really, but... No, just got the game? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, yes. You have to get to level 15 at least to buy some stuff from the flea. What if I'm just suddenly going to get... Let's just throw this first to see. What the hell was that? Somebody fired with a shotgun and then I killed them. I'm very confused. I've done like an RPD before. Doesn't sound like anything. Guess he's not here. Yeah, med 10%, yeah. I can. Wait, that is together. He is here. Uh-oh. Okay. So he was there. Oh yeah, one thing I was going to do that I hadn't done yet was I was going to try and see what happens when you throw nades in offline mode at him. Because I wasn't sure whether he always shouts or not. I don't really know. Hold up, better than EOD? Yeah, I know. I don't know whether that's, again, a translation issue or not. I have no idea. feel like scavs don't react to grenades as much this wipe. Yeah, that's weird. Love Factory? Yeah, me too. It's good. So you could thorax together really easily. What you do is you basically just like focus on his like throat area, and you hit him above the plate in the front, and you hit him below the jaw. So you've got both the throat hitbox, like the throat hitbox, which is the front hitbox, which goes to his head, and the bit above his plate, which goes to his thorax. That's kind of the idea. Did do a bunch to armor, but we'll see. That's kind of the best way. He always does in offline. I wonder where he was then. A bit odd, isn't it? Maniac together, go straight for the sledgehammer. I guess, yeah, was that first one a scav? I actually forgot to look at the end. It must have been a scav. I don't understand. They were just like wandering around with a shotgun. Yeah, so we didn't hit the helmet tool, which is good. And the strand hog. Oh, I actually zeroed his. Oh wait, he had an actual strand hog on. That's why I killed him so quickly. It's because I think I went through and shot him in the thorax straight through the class 4. Because this stuff's just class 4. He doesn't have his big armor on. He just had the strand hog, which sucks. It sucks. I was just going to go out to mechanic. How many times do you have to kill the bosses? You don't. So, remember like my philosophy for this wipe in particular was that I'm not really questing and I'm just doing like what I want to do. So the issue that I've always had is I tend to go for the bosses one time, each wipe, and then I move on to the next boss. And the problem with that is that I kind of like never really figure out a strategy for doing it. I just like bash my head against it until I eventually do it one time, and then I move on. So I never learn really how to actually like kill the bosses properly. So I want to do it a bit more systematically. I'd rather like, we're not going to do all the bosses as time goes on. That's definitely not going to happen. That's just not the way this is going to go down. But what I'd rather do is just go through each one and like actually understand like how you kill them and like kill them a few times. Does that make sense? Like that's sort of that's the idea. That's what we're up to. So we've killed Tagilla twice now. I feel like I kind of understand, but I want to kill him like maybe once or twice. The problem with like, you say do all the bosses, but the problem with doing all the bosses is that includes bosses like Killer. And the process of like Killer is 95% finding him and 5% actually like killing him. Which I don't want to do that. Like, that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to do Kappa this wipe, because I didn't want the grueling experience of just trying to find the bosses as being like a core part of my gameplay, because I just don't like it. It's just so boring. Yeah, he wasn't wearing class 6 plates. No, exactly. Same. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. 20 woods roads without disturbing even spawning. Now, there is a theory that the boss only spawns on certain, like this, the 30% refers to servers spawning bosses, not necessarily like, I don't know whether this is like how this is exactly how it works or not. It's very hard to know. But people saying that the rumor is that only 30% of servers spawn the boss, as opposed to it being 30% chance. I really don't know how true this is, but lots of people say it. On this, I'll probably, like, before I forget to change it and I get stuck, I'll probably swap this over to this one. I mean, I can refresh this one too, in fairness, but I may as well use the one I've got. I do like one of the cool things about boss guns is that when you get them, you can strip them apart entirely and then sell all of the little pieces on the flea market bit by bit, which is kind of fun. Right. Try that again. Got 2 level 6 plates, too scared to use them. Put one in the front and something else, like a level 5 plate in the back, or like a quest that's like difficult. Use it for something that's hard. Don't just throw them away. As in, like, use them whenever, but just use them for something that's difficult that you're trying to get done. That's what I would do. Who's doing the Lightkeeper 15 times boss kills? Nah. I'm just doing what I want. I haven't even got like keep it this way. I want to do it like I am setting myself my own personal challenges for me to learn. And that's what I'm doing here. Like, I'm learning how to kill Tagilla. That's the idea behind this particular run. And once I feel satisfied, then we're going to move on. But I feel like Tagilla's like, we're kind of going in order of availability. Like, if we think about all the bosses, who do we think is like the most available? It's like Tagilla first. He's the easiest to find. If just in terms of findability, because that's sort of what I care about. It's probably Tagilla, and then maybe like Kaban. Like, purely in terms of findability. And Sturman. Because they can only spawn in one place. Live by your own motto. Have fun in your own raids. Yeah, exactly. 206 plates. 2 hours yesterday? Would not recommend. What do you mean? Oh. People going up into office. He's fine. That's okay. Oh. Who's that going pew? Someone just said I'm done. Don't know where that was from.
Нехороший вы, блядь, человек.
Right now I'm killing all the scavs. This corridor feels terrible. Kill it easiest to kill, could just spawn naked with impact knives and run straight into him. True. You give me stream on my birthday. Happy birthday, RJ. I'm using a little combo of 5.6A1, 5.5A1. Do we know the scav there? All scabby stuff. Miss Santa wants to kill those guards. Ego peeked Santa and killed me. Always happens. I wonder what we've got still in here. Probably 5.5. Whoa, bloody hell. I didn't see him. I thought maybe I could push on him and get him. Because I kind of knew where he was, roughly around there. But I didn't see him before I died. And then I stopped. Did the grenade confirm with Santa one time and blew him up? M82. Was that, it sounded fast. Like, Vector or MP9 or something?
Gold, please.
I like MP9, actually. Stood still by the rubble. In a freeze frame, I've probably been able to see it. Righto! Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yesterday we exchanged it to kill my nades? Oh, no. Right, what are we on this time? So, Because we're going through like lots of different guns. Maybe go back to P90. It's loud P90. Kind of fun. Got a couple more mags. Take the scav case? What do you mean? Reposition got it from the back? He'd have heard me. Like, there's no way to really do that. I don't think. I either was like running away, repositioned completely from scratch. Like on factory, they're just going to hear you, unfortunately. So it makes it really, really tough. Like, I was just like, well, we'll just fight him head on. I probably should have left because I'm just trying to kill Tagilla. I don't really care about people. I don't care about like actual players. But it's fun, you know, it's fun. We're kind of in that stage of the wipe. And I guess like when you don't have to do it for a quest, when you're just doing it for yourself, it's more like, okay, well, we'll give it a try. You know how it goes. You know how it be. Right, what are we going to crack into these then? So we're going to do this type of thing? What's in here? Well, SS190, that's fine. Probably buy some more though. And we're like right here. Nice. In for this. Top up, top up. Right, okay. So, yep, that one and that one. Good. And then armor again. I feel like maybe we do go get a Thor or something. Maybe we do Defender. I should probably start buying a few more armor pieces. How much are these? Cheap. Very cheap. We'll go and get 2 more Thors. Well. Where's the barter? Ye olde barter. It's hidden down here because it thinks that these are worth more than they are. We'll take this Defender. This is a slightly scuffed one. Alright, there we go. Maybe we go for a few condors as well and put that on. Right, now what laser has this just got Balder Pro, not one that I particularly recommend or particularly fan of. Maybe I just use it for the laser. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I just use it. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Oh, damn it. Got the black bags in there. We got 1. Okay, not many. Yeah, so we'll probably move over to something else at a bit later, not just factory. What about Vector? I'm not sure about the Vector. End of wipe, only a few more months. Yeah, I mean, I've still got like a bunch of stuff to do, but yeah, we're like into max traders level, so. Raid 43 on Lighthouse looking for a second Vertex. Dude, it's so painful. So painful. Oh, yeah, the scout box. Yeah, I see what you're talking about now. How many bags? Yeah, I got a lot of big ones. I tend not to use them that much, though. I might try, yeah, to try reserve, maybe. Like, maybe I'll try and find Vertexes eventually. Maybe I'll just do Lightkeeper when I feel like I'll run out of other stuff I want to do. How far are you from Kappa? I'm not doing Kappa this way. Move over to ground zero. Well, for Colin Ty. What's his spawn rate? Do we know? 20% apparently. 30% on streets, 20% ground zero. Oh yeah, so we were talking about bosses, weren't we? Oh yeah, I need to run these first. Yeah, in terms of bosses, so findability, Tagilla, Kaban, and Sturman, they only have like one location each. That kind of makes it relatively easy. Shala. Can he be back at Fortress now? I can't remember. Shala's like usually dorms or new gas. At one point he was only gas station. I was considering going for Kappa, but I can't be asked with setup. Left it too late to attempt now. Yeah, I mean, out of all of the quests, I would say setup. You could do setup. It's not. I don't think setup's like the biggest blocker. There's lots of other things that are more painful, in my opinion, than setup. Yeah, so Vishala and Kollontai, they both have like 2 locations. I killed Vishala at Fortress. Okay, like originally they got rid of him there because the goons could spawn there, and they were like incompatible or something. They're like fighting or something. I don't know. What's the most dead server? I have no idea. Just like you got to pick wherever it is, but at like their nighttime. Like it depends on where you are in the world. I would say somewhere less populated, and like if you choose like if you go in at 2 a.m. their time, like IRL. Don't enjoy shotties? Yeah, I know, but like the quest is like doable even if you don't like shotguns. Like I would think that like trying to hunt and search for the goons like a billion, trillion times, and killer is probably worse, right? Or psycho sniper or something. Well, I got deleted. I should have leaned the corner as opposed to going full out. That was my fault. There was 3 of them with shotguns. Hit up 5. Okay. All right. Piranha to the head. 3 people. Yeah, it was a team of 3. With all of those footsteps, I like wanted to catch them. The reason why I ran in, I shouldn't have exposed myself so much. The reason why I ran in is that I didn't want to get caught between 2 sets of them, like one through the door and some of them in the main hall, because then I was like actually screwed. But I shouldn't have gone so far out. Like I went so far out that I ended up just being able to be killed by all of them. Like if I was at a tight angle, like went in just tight angle, like picked off the one at the back and maybe next one going through the door. That would have been better. And then I could have killed like the final guy maybe. But the way that I did it meant that I ended up getting just like, I was just like, hello, it's me. And obviously I was like, no. I was not hidden at all. Like they knew I was coming. They knew I was there because the audio. Either that or under. Yeah, maybe. I could have just run away, I guess. But Vector? I suck with the Vector. We could try it. Just for fun. Which one? 9 or 45? I tried the 9 before. I'm just bad with the 9. Maybe we do 45. I don't know. UMP. Fire rate's kind of too slow, I think. 45. Yeah. You're going leg, go 45. I know, that's the thing. I don't like leg, though. I think leg sucks. I don't pay for healing after dying because you get... It's cheaper to do it with the Grizzly and you get XP if you do it this way. 9 feels like a pea shooter. Yeah, and I haven't made any PvP. We could try... we can try 45. The thing is, like, I don't need to go leg. I can just do... I can just do it this way and go for the AP rounds. So I guess the thing is here, for this particular build... Just do this. Go like... one of these. Got small mags. There's a big thing about the Vector that I'm not so keen on. I'm really not very good with the Vector, but we're going to try it anyway. It's an easy build at least. Okay. Yeah, so I've got 711 AP. Question is, what else is there? Because that's going to disappear very quickly. I guess you want to put match under it, I suppose. Yeah, put match under it. Make a little preset. Depends which one. So we'll do, like, the first mag can be all AP, that's fine. Maybe the first two even. That's okay. And then we'll stack the last two. It's just, I'm probably not going to get there. And... yeah, we'll just do it like this. I'll just do it, mate. We'll see. I do like the Thunderbolt rig. It's my favorite. It's so light. Super, super light. What's this got in it? Oh, this is one of the new ones I bought, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll go Yak at the front. Do I need more tall comms? I'll see if I've got any more tall comms. Because those ones I'm just trying to kind of like get rid of. Oh, yeah, I should. You know what? I should put tall comm Guardian. There we go. I should put the side ones in too. Really. Because I'm light enough. We may as well. Right, let's try it. I don't have a laser. Or flashlight. I think like I keep going with these guys, the WMXs, because I can have the 0.5 bonus without having to have the laser on. Loud. That's good. As I said, I suck with the Vector, so we'll have to see. Boneless, no problem, man, no problem. First of all, already following. Richie, thank you, man. We just say how awesome the ammo stat in the game. Yes, it's so good that they added it, yeah. Not good with the Vector before today when you found out your bread and butter. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't like ripping the knees. What do you think about BSG selling a package better than EOD? It sounds weird. Sounds really weird. Holy plates? Yeah, I know, I got loads. I think he was joking. I agree. And like, that's the only thing that sounds super controversial. But it can't be true, right? Otherwise, it's just everyone's going to get really annoyed. Who knows? Who can tell, right? Nikita's humor is very strange. We should just deploy the angry swarm of bees. Absolutely. Kill Tagilla with VPO twice now with FMJ. We've got to get lucky. Yes. Okay, so what other bosses were there? So Tagilla, Kaban, Sturman are kind of like sort of together. Charlotte, Kollontai. Killer goes in his own category because he's awful. What about that? Yeah, Gluhar? Yes, because Reserve's not too bad as a map. They could be in a few places. Not a player's going to go elsewhere. Well, people will be annoyed, yeah, but they won't. Exactly. What can they do? I got together with most in SMB while doing Psycho Sniper. It's probably not a bad... Can you kill him in one shot to the head? Recommend to build for Mason? Depends what you want to do. Okay. Oh, yeah, Sanitar. Sanitar is probably in that middle category, isn't he? Because he could be at Pier, he could be in Resort, or he can be at cottages, like villas. Yeah, very tell if Gluhar's there, yeah, because there's lots of nades. And if you throw a nade, then it's very obvious as well. I need to keep thinking, like, yeah, it's weird, because we're trying to find Tagilla, but then we obviously end up fighting lots of players on Factory. Enemies. Is there something to my right? I feel like there is. I mean, these guys don't have any armor on. So, I don't know, man. Just scavs. Just scavs. We've got one more flash.
Gold, please.
This prime sub means you have to kill Rishala. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Visual, thank you. Thank you for the prime. That was another step over that side. Player? Not sure. These reload really nicely, which is good. Yeah. The vector's okay, actually. Hmm. Like, how many people are there on the map? Am I gonna die to some random guy left? Like, crouching. Deal. Let's see, so... Still? Level 1. Okay. Nobody with anything, really. No one had anything, is the problem. Ah. Okay, I would encourage crowd walking rather than sitting still. It's the lesser two evils. You're bound to have one or the other. How would sitting still the moment you hear someone be the lesser evil? Moving equals better always. Dude, see, this is the issue. Like, people are gonna do the strategy that they're allowed to do in the way that the game allows you to. Does that make sense? These guys got deleted, and I'm sad for them. So you have to accept that, like, people are going to play that way. So, like, The question is, like, what system can we implement that's going to make things, I guess, like, the fairest for everybody, or, like, the least frustrating for everybody? I don't know. Like, you could always just sit there, right, and do nothing. Like, that's an option. I guess the issue is, would we prefer people to be able to move silently, or we force people to be completely stationary? I'm not really sure. I'm actually not really sure. Because if you force people to be completely stationary, there is the issue of being unable to turn as well, by the way. Yeah, naked dudes tanking KD. Especially when they're like high level like this. It does sort of seem to be, doesn't it? Unless they were like just pistoling or something. I don't know. I don't know. What's this guy doing? For these poor people. Yeah, it's a complicated topic. Like, it's not solved by just making crouch walking audible. That doesn't like fix everything. Unfortunately. Yeah, every competitive shooter has silent moving one way or another. Yeah, this is true. That is actually true. If I didn't transmit my position to people in a 100-meter radius, I wouldn't crab. Moving crabbing is like banned. Yeah, so because it all goes hand in hand. It all goes hand in hand. So you can't move without being heard really at all, right? A minute. You're just heard from wherever because the audio range on headsets is extremely high. So that's kind of one problem. I do think there is something to that because like you can't really flank the way it is now. You can't really flank because when people hear you from so far away. I don't know. Like I'm honestly not sure which is worse. Somebody being able to just like at least reposition a little bit and get out of the way or move or whatever. Thing is, being able to move for free is also not great. I actually am not sure where I stand on it. To be able to move to completely silent but not while crouch, silent crouch moving video game nonsense. I mean, that's true. Yeah, every good shooter has silent moving. Of course. But yeah, Tarkov's different though, right? So don't necessarily need... That doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. Like, per se. Loud ADS sounds come about the fact you can't literally see someone aiming at you down the bush. Why hustling bosses? Basically, I just want to get better at finding them and killing them. Honestly, it's a personal self-improvement goal. Yeah, Visual. Maybe we'll run Reshala at some point. It was either going to be like Reshala or Sturman, I think. Although that being said, like on my findability list, it's now like Tegela, Kavan, and Sturman because they always spawn in the same place. So at least you know that. The Kaban is a lot of getting killed, to be fair. Sanitar, Reshala, Kontai, Killer. Yeah, so then Killer's at the bottom of the list because he's a pain to find. Luhar's sort of near the end. The Goons are also down by Killer. They're also really, really hard. Hard to find. Hopefully BSG can think of something to penalise not moving camping like in COD, where you stand still, you'll show UAVs. I just don't really know how they can... Because, like, Tarkov's quite a campy game, or at least can be quite a campy game by its very nature. I just think that adding a small sound to crouch walking for, like, somewhere between 2 meters to 5 meters, something like that, like 2 meters maybe, would be good enough to start with. And that the headset's sound reduction should be dramatically reduced. I think those two things would be a good starting point. That's tequila, right? Unfortunately, I've got everybody else now on the map. There's certainly somebody. That was 45 AP. That's like a... They will try to loot him, yeah. There goes the nade. Played by gate 0. Mm-hmm. Headsets just need to improve clarity and not range. Like, contact falls would still be great. I feel like I might die in here to the grenade. Because if somebody... It's kind of obvious where I might be. Sort of. Kind of. What round just annihilated my favourite sledgehammer wielding psycho? Yeah, it was 45 AP. It was Semya. Crouch walking is still silent, yeah. And we were just discussing whether it was good or not. So, like, the good headsets already just filter out. They, like, filter out lots of your ambient. I feel like this stalemate we need to break ourselves. I have to try and break the stalemate. Because somebody's like... Pretty sure somebody's still there. If I drop down here... Alright. I like up on the balcony bit. You move, you die. Yeah. We have two choices. Like, we either dramatically increase our chances of getting his loot and crab about, or we dramatically decrease our chances of getting the loot and we run about. I saw the guy run up the stairs there. I don't know whether what the best solution is, really. He looted together? I don't think so, did he? He couldn't have sat on him and looted him. There's no way. There's surely no way that he looted him. There's no chance. Somebody else is still down there. I can hear him. So we have to deal with two players. This is kind of partly the problem, right? This is actually... This here is basically like Tarkov's problem. Like right here. I only brought flashes, by the way. This guy's just like up on this balcony. That's somebody over there. And there's somebody over here. Oh. Did he kill him? Yeah. Hard to tell. It is a strat, but at the same time, it's like kind of boring, though. One in front and one behind. Where's he gone? He's like run away from the thing. That's a scav. They know where you are. They do, seemingly. I don't know how. I think I've got to just move, honestly. Like, somehow they know where I am. This guy's dead. We just got to kill the guy over by Gate 0. 3 more alive? Yeah, I don't know. You haven't made a noise in minutes? I haven't. Gonna have to go just like down under. They don't know. I don't know. I think they do. Your pinch probably ratted out. That's kind of the feeling, yeah. Shot at the start of the raid. I did, but why would they know that I'm still there, right? Oh, maybe you saw a bit of you? Maybe. Throwing nades over you to the other guy? Actually, possibly. Actually possible. Is that scav still there? Yeah, that scav's still there. So I'm hoping that that scav like flushes these people out. He pain med but didn't push. In this situation, not moving is kind of fair. My problem is when people sprint around. This is the thing, right? Like, well, people just stop and the track slide down somewhere instead of playing the game. I mean, if they hear you, sure, they're going to do that, though. They're going to do that, though, right? People are going to do whatever they can to win. No way do they know you were there? No, for sure. Most fan on your channel, want to say thank you. I'm new to Tarkov. You made it a lot easier to learn the game. No problem. It's just like the audio is just, I don't know. I should make some noise doing this, no? I think, I don't know. Having no, like, the fact that you can turn with no audio because you're moving is like half of the problem. I'm not even looking at the screen. Like crunching sounds? So like if somebody was on the other side of this wall to me, they should hear me moving. There'll be player scouts in here soon. Surprised there weren't more. Tequila rotting over there. Do those scabs just... Interesting. Right, okay. I'm intrigued to see what's going on here. I'm not sure if I even bought a bag, did I? No, I didn't. This could be terminal. That's someone up there. Or is that just like... I don't think that is somebody, is it? Like the wind, yeah, it's the window. In the rafters? Could be. Going for the mask? Kind of, yeah. Could have just pieced out, who knows? I need to find a bag on a scav first. BSS. Ah! Oh no, that's bad. Crap! No! Why did I do that? I did it in the wrong order. I'm an idiot. Well, at least they didn't actually know where I was. I think those people didn't know where I was. I think there was just like some random gunshots going across, so... Well, we killed him. We killed him at least. Oh, man. That was so stupid. Because I was using adrenaline, I should have like used it. I should have been behind the pillar because I was worried about getting naded. I didn't want to fight him with the... There's like too many like priority layers and I did get myself confused. So I'm stood there. I have hard cover. I'm behind the pillar. I have bleeds though, and my thorax is red. I don't want to peek again to the guy because I've got red thorax. So I need to heal my thorax before I fight him. I don't necessarily... I can move. I'm allowed to move. That's fine. Because if I get caught on the way when moving, then just like, you know, it sucks to suck. So I was like, right, what I'm going to do, and this is what I wanted to do, was I'm going to adrenaline myself, and then I'm going to turn, I'm going to run, I'm going to jump over behind the box. But because I adrenaline first and started to move too early, I then couldn't run because I was in the middle of the stim animation because I hit shift too early. So then I couldn't jump either because I was going to run and jump kind of mid-stim and then go round behind the thing. But because then I didn't have enough speed, I couldn't get there in time, so I had to go in the box, which meant they could kill me through the box, which is a real pain. Yeah, sometimes the mechanics just don't work out in the end. But you know what? The Vector, I will say, the Vector, been pretty good. Been pretty good. Okay, so we killed Tagilla the second time. Maybe we'll do somebody else, because I feel kind of okay about him. I think Tagilla's maybe, like, much, much easier than he used to be, just simply because of his armor. Like, you could just delete him with kind of any bullet. Like, on that one, I just killed him. I think his helmet doesn't have ears. So, he was just side on, so he died, but... Thought we'd go for reload, give me time to stim. Yeah. Maybe they just had a bigger mag. I don't know. It was a weird fight. They camped the angle for so long. I mean, people do, right? Like, I'm not a very campy player. I don't particularly camp like I just did. I don't usually do that. I didn't really see much alternative other than just like taking the flip. The problem is if you just like run into somebody, you're more likely than not to just die, which is annoying. It does have ears? Oh, does it? Oh, it does have ears. You're right. Maybe it was Nape then. Maybe it was Nape. Yeah, as long as you have a high firing rate. What actually is his health pool? 100 head, 320 thorax. Okay. So you have to shoot him twice in the head with AP. This stuff. Kill him. Wherever it's gone. This stuff. But yeah, that's alright. Ugh. Most would have taken the time when you got behind to either grenade or reload. I think the thinking was solid. My execution was bad, and then I ran into somebody doing something slightly different to what they normally would do. Because it doesn't really matter. I got caught because of the way that I used my character. That was like that's why I died. I died because of me, but they did do something a little bit unusual, I suppose. Gilla Blicky? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of thinking either Sturman or Reshala. I don't know what people think about, what people care about either. Yeah, Thorax doesn't cover everything. Get him to switch the hammer, you spray him down. Yeah. Like, maybe we come back and do a bit more factory later. I just feel like maybe we mix it up a little bit. Love me some woods. Woods is like such a different vibe as well. Maybe we'll play some woods. I'm not trading these for sticks, so I'm just going to sell it. I think. Can you tell me what the item is a mechanic that are aside? What is that item on mechanic that are a side big magazine for Vector? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. I wonder, yeah, if we go with... We could go with like SKS for woods. What's the Thunderbolt's actual name? If you do go Charlie, you can use the RPD. Yeah, I think we'll play woods. I haven't played woods in a bit. And as you said, it's a different change of pace too. It's kind of nicer. Make sure we buy a bit more PP. One of those ones I always forget to buy. All PP in that one. Do a bunch of PP in those ones. Okay. Funny, like once you've committed to, yeah, there's not really any point doing flashes onwards. Maybe we'll just take like big M67 nades or something because they go a long way. Quite fun. We'll probably I'll take like a trooper bag. Just like throw stuff in at least. I don't know whether it's more annoying or not with the sorting tables up there. That's the most camouflage thing ever. But actually, in this weather, it's probably not bad. So we'll go. I'll just put the side plates in because actually we'll see how heavy I am. $25. Yeah, this should be fine. Yeah, it's all right. Cool. I guess we should eat and drink a little bit. Bring money for the BTR. I do actually have some. I've not seen it yet. But I do have some. Right. Whether we go Condor, use the Death Shadows or something. How much are Death Shadows now? I mean, it's not really worth it. 185k. I don't mind the Condors because it's kind of like you throw them on and it's sort of whatever. But I feel like the Death Shadow Class 2 is very much a... Really? Got a little laser on here. Not factory. Woods. Go daytime. I don't know whether nighttime woods is better, but it's probably going to be people with thermals if you do that. Go bolt action for shooterborn. Oh, but bolt action is so painful. Hey, I'm doing good, sir. Open mechanic, you see a tiny item right on the big magazine for Vector. Which item is that? Tiny round item. I'll have to look in a minute. Hold on. Let me leave because this is bugging me now. Let me go and check. Thought they removed the sorting table. Where is it? It's at the top. So Church was having this issue as well, that if you have the wrong res, then you can't see the sorting table button, which is crazy. To start a setup, I'm 5 out of 15. Yeah. You headhunt with SKS and PS or just chest spam? I mean, I headhunt if I can. Yeah, I don't really like using bolties. I made a bolty video, but I don't like using them really. Where are we talking? We're talking mechanic. Little round item next to the... Was I in magazines or... Where's the Vector mag? Oh yeah, this. Yeah, it's the disc for the blicky. It's this, the toy gun. What's your preference for bolt actions if you must deal with the pain? Historically, I've gone with the M700 if I'm actually trying to do it properly. But I feel like T5000 is probably not a terrible choice as well. I'm not, on the other guns, I don't know 100%. I'm not really... Like T5000, it keeps very straight when you shoot. So there's like that unparameterized, like not to do with stats thing. And then the DVL is very quiet and you can get it all together as a suppressed gun, which is also like quite economic. It's also all right. But yeah, usually M700 because you can mod it a lot. Either that or the VPO if I'm going really budget. I kind of go for one or the other. Pepper Trihawk, throw your body against every raid. If I'm doing anything, yeah, I'd probably go like VPO 215 plus like Elcan or something, I guess. I don't like the Trihawk for sniping that much because you get the 3.5 times is like, you get stuck sometimes. But I do like VPO. Stuck on hunting trip, ain't going well for me. Do I actually have hunting trip? Is that the one we have to kill him with the certain gun and the certain whatever? I should check, because then maybe I could do both together. Oh, you have to do it from over 75 meters away, though. The M700. And the TAC 30, was it? Yeah. I mean, maybe. Because that sounds really hard. Well, it's actually going SV98 is best with PS unless you have access to M6109-3 and then use the M700. Is that because of headshots? Over like 200 meters on class 4 helmets? Because otherwise, if you're using 7.62 NATO, I do agree with you that you're kind of caught between the two choices of M80, which falls off to like 50% pen chance at about, I'm not sure, probably 100 meters or something, versus M62, which doesn't, but is a tracer. They're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. Whereas, yeah, PS out of SV98 definitely will kill somebody if you hit them in the head. And that's really good MOA as well. Thought APM was a supreme one-shot round. It is a lot of the time, yeah. It depends what they've got on. But APM won't one-shot class 4 anymore. Again, they rechanged it again for like the 10th time. But if you hit them in the soft armor, they'll die from close-ish range. This is 90 damage, so you still have to deal 85 at least. So you can only suffer 5 damage of drop-off, either between distance-related drop-off or armor-related drop-off. M62 is a massive no, because of the tracer, you know. Barely better than M80 in terms of chance to kill. I would have thought that the range that it would one-shot at would be extended like quite a lot. Going from 41 pen to 44 pen, because then when M80 is at 37 pen, you're still at 41 pen, so you're still 90% chance. I don't know what that drop-off distance is though. Let's have a quick look at Tarkov ballistics. Tarkov-ballistics.com, and we can just compare them. Calculator. Duplicate tab. Right, so the first one is M80. Second one is M62. Calc. So, pen. 250 meters, you have 38 pen. Whereas with M80, 250 meters, you have 35.7 pen. That's actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I guess it's partly because they do converge. So although they start off at 41 and 40, is it 44? It changed, is it? Almost seems too low. Too. That is 44. I'm surprised it drops off that much in the beginning. I guess so. I guess you have most of your drop off at the start, don't you? The highest rate of drop off. I asked, why do you run FMJ with AP on the vector? Oh, why do you run FMJ if AP is easily attainable? Because I was expecting to run it for like a couple of raids and maybe run out because the vector just like sprays ammo. But you're right actually, because I thought in the back of my mind that I needed to craft it and that maybe I had, but I forgot that you can buy it this wipe. And that's why I have like 700. So I just like, it's about availability more than anything else. Right. Okie dokie. So the question here is, the thing for me is that I don't really like approaching Sawmill from this side. I should probably use SJ6 as well. One, two, right? Oh, over here somewhere. If I spawn there, they can't spawn here, no? I wouldn't have thought. They can spawn up there. Yeah, we'll try to stay low. We'll try to stay low. If I spawn in the corner, can somebody actually spawn at train station? I wouldn't put it past PST, to be fair. Yeah, I think... Oh. Mr. Scav. Why? Kill people when I came from your spawn. Oh no. It's dreadful sometimes, isn't it? Spawning in this game. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best approach is really. Like, I could go all the way up to Sniper Rock and then like loop round. Like go past Spine. Then loop back round, go the other way. Or I could go down beach and come in that side, but that feels like really fraught with danger. So I feel like I'm going to move up to Sniper Rock and then move in from the north side maybe. Yeah, just a little bit of snow. It's very cool. The early spring vibe is like very cool. Yeah, spring woods looks awesome. And you get all the bird noise as well. I don't know if you can hear, but there's like bird song. I'm sort of in range of Sawmill here. Kind of a bit. Later. Right, so if we come all the way up here. You're not on the camera, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh god. My wife's just come in with a cup of tea. She's like so desperately scared to not make an appearance on the camera. I'm like, yeah, the camera's nowhere near you. There's no way you're gonna be seen. It'll be fine. He hates the idea of being on the stream. So funny. Is somebody up here? What sound is that? Is that like... Is that the sound of a person or what? It's like... It's not raining though. It sounds like rain. I think it's just ambient. I think it's just like new Woods ambient. I've not really played much Woods recently. Since they changed to like a lot of those systems, but well, not systems, but the you know, the spring update system thing. Oh, someone was up on the cliff. I don't think that was the same person though. That wasn't somebody I could hear before. Good shot though. Good shot. Because it sounded like the other side of the rock. Somebody was up the top that I didn't hear before. It wasn't the same person. Sick hybrid. Fair enough. He's got a spear. When in doubt, voice line. 0.8 pen chance against class 4 is 39.4. M80 hits at 70 meters. M62 at 190. Okay, was a bit mistaken comparison, but M62 is still awful because of trace. Yeah, exactly. So I think like the pen chance thing is fair enough, but the trace thing, if you're actually sniping, then like yeah, it's different. I'd avoid the area now because a lot doing capturing outposts, which needs kills right there. Oh, because it's around the sort of sniper woods bit. Ah, there we go. What was I using? That one. Oh, SKS. Yeah. Good job. I used the bad SKS, and now we're on to the good SKS. It's sister scope. They're the same otherwise. Lightkeeper quest is there too. Yeah, exactly. David, run close to lumber mill. Ah, you say that, but then you get shot by somebody who's camping lumber mill, so I don't know. Current stash val? 172. I'm speaking from experience after trying to get shit over for the last 20 raids with the M700. Fair enough. I take it. I take the advice. Actually, do I have anything with prep or no? Weird take by going on top of the rock. Go down the west end of the rocks. At least, like, if you go up the rocks, at least that you clear it, I suppose. There is that. You're rolling in it? Have you got the full Bitcoin farm running? I do. I did a video recently about, like, where it all comes from. So, that's why I've got, like, 103 mil, because, like, normally I wouldn't focus on it quite as much, but this wipe I thought, hell, you know, we'll just do it. It'll be fun. And make a ton of money along the way. And it was fun, to be honest. I quite enjoyed it. I wanted to make it to 100 mil. Ooh, look at that. Reduced malfunction chance. Tasty. Yeah, like I'm not really that bothered. Like we're just kind of chilling, doing the thing. Especially at the beginning, we're just sort of like putting the feelers out. Want to understand how we want to run the map. I'm not playing it like super safe. Oh, what's this monoclete plate doing here? I don't tend to keep class 4s because I can buy them from the flea, so there's like really no point keeping them. Same thing with these guys. Yeah, so my sorting table is up here. FYI. Up there. Press this button up here. They've moved it up there. But if you're in like ultra wide, sometimes this disappears, and I'm not 100% sure why. I think it's something to do with like a res scaling issue or something. Should I bring the other one? CB14, whatever. Guess so. Just in case. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, so Sturman Hunters, what do you guys think between like day versus night? Sturman. I see most people doing it in the day, but the most frustrating thing for me is spending 5-10 minutes gearing up and loading energy down in the first 5 minutes. True. Space. I'm not going to be out 200 meters, so it's all good. What's the most important trader to max first? Personally, I think Peacekeeper. Maybe, yeah, mainly Peacekeeper. A little bit Ragman as well, but yeah. Movement to the button infuriates me. Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, funny how we'll get to over 100 million, only spend lightly on raids, then sell individual bullets on the market for extra profit. Kind of says something about our budgeting for psychology. That's the thing, like, the budgeting, if it saves me time, then I start to, like, do that, but I still just enjoy doing it. Because it's like, part of Tarkov is the economic min-maxing. I don't, like, stop enjoying that just because I have cash now. So... Day for sure. Night Sturman is way easier. So that's why I love this game. Night means cultists. They're quite rare though, no? I am hunting Sturman at the minute, yeah. We've just started with our very first Sturman hunting raid. Well, second one. Use the long range skills to get the long range kills. Ain't really my playstyle. I'm not very good at getting those headshots. Night Sturman himself is easier dealing with night. Yeah, dealing with the night players could be tricky, exactly. Never heard that someone ever say they had enough money ever. Indeed. Exactly. Lighthouse Revision, nice one. Congrats. Good to do that one. What is wipes are good as scav grind and make $1 billion? I'm not sure if I could ever be bothered to make $1 billion. I think it's just a bit boring. Quite like making 100, because like once you make 100, it's like, okay, I could just do this 10 times. 9 more times and I'd make it there, but... Good to know that what we suspected about... Look, it's so freaking foggy. I hate the fog. I really do. Good to know that what we suspected about the wipe is true, which is that we'll have one in the summer and one in the winter. Again, it's good. Nice to know. And expect, like, you know, middle of the year wipe, which is cool. I'm glad Nikita's confirmed that. So look, and now it's not foggy. Hooray! It's all gone. Yeah, hopefully they could sort something like about this out in the graphics upgrade when they do that. No packet loss. Might get Sturman. Oh, nice. What ergo can you get out of the OPSK? That's pretty good, actually. Especially because it's got this new rail. Oh, I heard someone. I'm kind of like running blindly without really thinking about people. Should really get on. And be paying attention. Okay, now I'm certainly not an expert when it comes to Sturman, which is the reason why we're doing this, by the way. Because I'm like chronically bad at killing bosses. So, I don't know whether... That's not him. That's too far away. So the question is exactly how to do this. Because I'm just not very good at it. So there's certain places that you can be to start with. I know like 1 or 2 of them. I don't know that many. I'm getting a sniper. Somebody up on Sniper Rock. Hopefully not. Have a quick look this side. Oh, that's a scav. As is that. So we can leave those guys. We don't need to kill them. I don't know whether I should even go in. Like run down like this. I really need to scout out more of the area. Like Dickhead Rock and a few of the classic places. Like I'm just gonna get shot though, because it's so hard to cover yourself when you're playing solo and down in this area. Violet check? What, in the house? I guess we can. I guess we can. Is it on here, I suppose? Doughty's here, no shots. Doesn't sound like it. Because energy streaming is so chill, I like it. I do try not to take it too serious, you know, and be too, like, super serial about it all. He's not up. Man took some shots. Run in, play. It's not PS, it's PP. Need to get some stamina back. Now, I could get killed by somebody else, right? But I do just need to reposition at this point. Oh, I didn't mean to sound so disparaging. It's not PS. It's actually PP. Get out of my face. Because I was trying to escape. I'm sorry if I sounded irritable. This is a really obvious spot for me to be on. I'm going to go all the way around and see if I can pick him off. And I might run into someone else, but... It sounded super polite. How often is your game choppy? Honestly, almost never. I don't get, like, stutters or glitches, ever. But that's one of the things that I would say about the X3, like 5800 X3D and like all the X3D series of CPUs, is that they do, like, yes, the frame rates are good on them. But typically one of the best things about them is that the 1% lows is, like, really quite high, if that makes sense, right? So, like, you don't get... It just doesn't get that low normally. Like, even in the dips are higher than you would expect from other CPUs because of the extra 3D cache. Let's try not to silhouette. Whoever this person is probably healed up in on their merry way at this point, I would think. XD go to for Tarkov? It is. They are. The whole range. Excellent. Okay. First time hunting Germany had a red rebel. I've never seen a red rebel one. Bizarre shot. I kind of wanted to see what was going on over here. If there's anyone around there, because I could hear like a load of shooting. Gonna get just like pinged. Shouldn't. The only people who. Otherwise, it's not. There, but that's unlikely. I think they're probably in Emacom. Let's just replenish. Why the SIG scope? Isn't the sight picture smaller than the others? I had it around. I don't particularly like hyper-focus on an individual optic usually. I think this one was all PP. I don't know. I did put a couple of PS in there. I'm not sure. Alright. Let's go over to attachment shack and then maybe we can just leave. I don't know. Used to, yeah, like Tarkov used to stutter like mad. We've probably all forgotten the times that it used to just stutter all the time. Like Tarkov used to just be horrendous for that. But they did fix it, you know? They did. They did fix it. Eventually. And then we all moved on to the next thing to complain about. Round fell on the ground? I know. I should have done this little trick, but I forgot. The slot moving trick. I've done that. Oh my god. Move faster. How these people return fast so quick? I actually don't know. He's a Sherpa. Huh. I don't know. I can never return fire that quick. Boom. I think like what I should have done after I fired, I should have either like naded him and repositioned rather than trust like I thought like him being in the ditch. I was like, well, he's gonna have to get out of there, so maybe I could just like keep shooting him. I heard the nade, but I was using meds, so I couldn't run again. Will they remove the green names? I don't think so. No, you can still be an in-game Sherpa. Yeah, shooting while moving working leg is impossible. Yeah, it's true. Oops. Moved up my set case. Okay. All right. So, well, the first shot got him. Yeah. Should have popped PK and pushed. I don't like doing that with the SKS. I would have otherwise, but I don't like it with the SKS. As ever said, RPD would have solved all problems. I mean, the RPD is funny, but I don't really fancy trying to kill German with the RPD is the problem. It's good against all players, but it's not so good against the bosses. I don't really fancy my chances. I got this gun off some random guy. I think it's going to be another one for the rebuild a gun series, I think. We could do SR25. I'm about to do something on the SR25, actually. I've got like I've got another video incoming about that. Now that I started this series of like rebuilding people's weapons, it's quite funny because now I'm picking up loads of guns and I'm just like, oh, hang on. Every single one, I'm like, man, I have to rebuild all of these. Quite funny. Yeah, Sherpa's like a trainer or a guide. Yeah, exactly. So there are people who like take people in raid. So what BSG got rid of was the content creator Sherpa platform, which was there was like some people who were like content creator Sherpas making content. It was to try and get more people to make more like educational content. They decided that that program didn't really make sense. And to be fair, it didn't really. Well, partly because people are doing that anyway. Like I was never a creator Sherpa, for example. It like didn't really make any difference. You know, it wasn't going to make me make more or less content about the game, particularly. So, right, I've got some more mags for this. Usually, my new way finding magazines is literally just like cycling through them like this, and then they end up in your rig, or sorry, in your bag. Quite funny. Okay. Also, another thing that I do actually recommend against doing is literally just like cycling through a different gun every raid. That's not ideal. If you want to get consistent performance in raid, that's not really suggested. I would say, but it's fun. We're just doing something else every single raid. If you want to do better, then you basically just want to use the same gun every time. What am I getting? Thor. Am I still in the? Oh, I'm still in the. I guess we could go Osprey maybe. I don't really want to use the Osprey because I was going to use Osprey with like something with longer. Kind of get it for free, don't you? Oh, it's out of stock anyway. So I can see weapons is fun. Yeah, I know. Yeah, 7,800 XVD is the meta for Tarkov. It's true. He'll fix it. No, maybe not. Let me build this for you. Yeah, I've only got like big armor. I was keeping some plates in this. I think this is gonna be too heavy. 12 kilos. Yeah, it's gonna put me up to like too much because the SR25 is too much. Too heavy. It's too heavy. I'll suppose just be perma sold out. You can get it when it resets, but it's sold out like most of the day. Yeah. Is HCO fixed? I don't think so. The thing is, the problems with it, it's not like that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. Maybe we could do like an M2. Oh. And a tactical M2. What's the deal with this guy? Oh, dog tags. Okay, well, I think we'll just pay for one. Like 40k. That's alright. Because then I can just swap these things in, and it's really light, actually. We could do the same as we normally do, which is like that in the front. We could do... Maybe go granite in this thing, and then the two sides, because we couldn't do that without being overweight. Yeah, that works. That's okay. That's quite nice. And M2 is like a decent armor. It's now class 3, like it's soft. Used to not be. A bit like the Thor, really. Well, that 5 comes up here. This is the plate, the right and left. Well, it shows you the highest class here. Did it always do this? It now shows you the highest armor class. I don't feel like it did that previously. I will go at 6 a.m. That's probably right. Have I got a laser on this? No. This is the base. Actually, we'll do it this way. In morning, then we'll see exactly what we have. Got loads of like X400s and stuff like that. Hard. We'll go Bald, I think. Bald is probably like one of the weakest of the flashlight lasers. But it doesn't matter too much. I'm on test drive part 1. Yeah, like M1A is just a beast. 220 for Osprey? Yeah, well, I mean, getting shot in the shoulders doesn't matter either, because you have to have like 50 plus pen to go through the arm anyway. That doesn't matter. What was the first FPS games you ever played? Let's think. What was the first actual FPS I played? It was probably Red Faction 2. No, what did I play? Did I play anything on PlayStation 1? I played GoldenEye. I'd never had an N64, but I played GoldenEye at a friend's house, but I didn't have that myself. Like, Red Faction 2 is probably the one I played the most. Either that or Time Splitters 2. One or the other. Like, that I played on my own machine. My own console. Probably that. What before that? I played like Medal of Honor, some of the old, really old ones. What else did I play? I'm trying to think. What would have been on PS1? Time Splitters 1, I guess. Yeah, Time Splitters 1 on PS1. Like, third person is like Metal Gear, probably the earliest. But you an X400 kind of guy? I've gone off it. After doing my research, I don't think it's that good anymore. Doom? I never played Doom, like, early on. I played Doom 95 later. What are the first-person shooters I play? On console. Like, PlayStation 1 was the first, like, real console that could support that kind of game. Then after that on PC, well, on PC it was Counter-Strike Source. When I built my first PC, we were playing CSS and Dawn of War. That was my FPS and my strategy game pairing. Those are the two. So that was like my intro to PC gaming, at least, was CS Source. I was always terrible at CS Source. 37 to between Doom, Unreal Tournament, and Quake. Played them all. I didn't play Quake until later. I didn't really play Doom until later either. My dad let me play Duke Nukem 3D when I was little. Oh, that's a blast to the past. I remember seeing, like, I can't remember whether that was on like a demo disc or something. I never had it. My folks would never let me have that. There's no way they would have done. But I remember seeing like demos of it. Maybe I saw it with friends. I'm not sure. Dawn of War, the GOAT. What a game. Dawn of War, the original one, before they like butchered it and made it like Company of Heroes. So good. I'm like a staunch anti-Company of Heroesization of Dawn of War kind of person. And Warcraft 3. Yeah, I had a friend who had Warcraft 3. I never had Warcraft 3 myself. Duke Nukem had the first level demo. I feel like everybody just had the demo of that game. Yeah, Medal of Honor. I played the single players on a bunch of Medal of Honors. What else? Yes, we played a lot of Time Splitters, a lot of Red Faction. Red Faction was insane, actually, because it had, like, terrain destruction on its multiplayer maps. It was sick, actually. That was really good. Yeah, and then Metal Gear from, like, 1 through 3. Mainly 1. I played 1, like, a billion times. Yeah, Red Alert, the original Red Alert. Played that a lot. Final Fantasy, mainly 9. I played a ton of 9. I played Final Fantasy 9 so long that, and I kind of played it the way that like a kid plays the game as well, right? You just like have infinite time, so you just waft about, just doing stupid shit. But like, I managed to roll the counter over like 999 hours twice. It changes color when you do it, and it changed colors 2 times. So I must have had like, and like back then that was a lot, right? People didn't normally spend that much time playing individual games back then. I probably spent 250 hours playing FF9 on one save, nonetheless. Insane. StarCraft OG. See, I didn't have StarCraft. We weren't really into StarCraft. It's like a random crapshoot of like what you get bought by your folks and what things you just like randomly see. Because this is like the internet as we know it, you know. So, and also we were young and we didn't have access to stuff like that. Okay. Am I like... Where am I? Exactly. Am I right next to... Yeah, I'm right next to Sniper Rock now. About Churrock. See, I didn't play Churrock. Have you seen the FF9 cut content? This is a scav, right? Surely. That's a scav. Can't hit him on the move. Getting stomach kills so easy to killer. It depends on what metric you're talking about too, though, right? Because like findability is one whole category of its own. Oh, I brought this into raid by accident. We'll see. Now that Shimmer's up. Let's see. The Godspawn for killing Sturman. I don't really know how to kill him other than going in from the other side, though. Far from my issue. Yeah, the ground is wet. Yeah, if they're doing it with the M700, that's kind of fair enough, I think. Let's go along. I want to go along to where I know, because otherwise I'm just playing with fire. Yeah, the grey metal building is my favourite personally. I'm already playing with fire, just like running so much. People can hear me from like a million miles away. People already gravitate on this area like big time. Oh, there's a battle going on over there, but exactly what they're doing, I don't know. It doesn't sound that close. Maybe we can leap in. The lighting's like kind of weird because it's so early morning. Maybe Eclipse action? I actually haven't looked. I don't know. Not sure if that's going to be a thing here or not. How foggy it is. Tarkov Eclipse. That'd be cool. Okay. I think I'm just going to get bolted in the head at some point. Somebody up here in the grey where I can't see. Is that a person? I feel like this is a bolty person. Sure looks like. Need some arm stamina. Ah. Hmm. Sounds not. Probably take it slightly too long here as well. There was somebody here. There was somebody there. After all. No packet loss at the beginning? I forgot to check. Yeah, we're going to throw a nade in a sec. No voice lines, so... Guess that's the end of that. Blue team, we might have stashed loot. Where was he exactly? He was next to the Portaloos. By the green truck. Let's see if we can. Go out the back or go round. Packet loss reliable for maps? I honestly don't know. That's why I don't rely on it, because I'm not sure. I guess I should probably start looking, really. I feel like I don't know whether it's better. I'm better off going in front of this rock or behind. Like, honestly, because it's so barren over there. Even though I'm probably in more sightlines this side. No, I'm probably in more sightlines this side. Do I have a better option? I can't dip down. Got other ways of, like, dipping down. Not seen as much. Through the trees. Problem is when you're running, like, just knowing that you could be heard from 100 meters away is very disconcerting. In general. Am I really going to lose this? Thank God, no. But it was close. I tried my best. He's level 9. He tried to kill me. I did my best to die to him. Did my level best. Hate those kind of fights between trees. Ah! that even at me? Who's got it dinked you in head? Yep. He was zooming. Gotta reload all my ammo because I failed so bad. Wish Scouts had your voice lines. He was going so fast, it's crazy. Like, it's impossible to hit him. He had good movement. I'll give him that. $50k's worth of ammo to kill a Timmy. And I had the drop on him too. It just makes it that much worse. It's a good time to try to improve and be better at the game, but like, man, like even semi-auto, I'm pretty challenged, I have to say. So much better with full auto than I am with semi-auto. I don't know why, but there's something about, maybe it's like my hand position and the way that I use the mouse or something, and like my aim point. I just find it really hard to aim and click at the same time. It sounds like really special, but and where's the portaloos? Here they are. What extract do I even have? Outskirts, as always. One blit. Okay. Oh, he's like literally in the middle of nowhere. Terrible. Ah. Somebody else already loaded him. Maybe they were in a 2, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, pretty sure no Sturman. Given I went in and all around the map. Around storming. Finish some. Damn. How's it hunting bosses? I think there's still decent competition. Like, the boss spawn rates have been, like, okay for a bit. I don't think it's terrible, but... like, it's been worse, let's put it that way. It's certainly been worse. At times. But it's still not, like, I don't know. It's the finding them thing is the part that I hate the most. Like, I know with, like, the whole boss spawn desync, like, packet loss bug doodads, you can tell, supposedly. Depending on the map, I think. But, and the way the game is supposed to work, like, focusing on the bosses, which you actually end up just having to do, pretty much sucks. I think the issue is that because if you don't focus on a boss and you run into a boss, and you're doing literally anything else, you're better off, like, not going to try and fight them. Because they will kill you, and whatever you had on you, you're most likely to lose. It can't be the issue. Actually, whatever. I was going to go to attachment shack, but I can't be bothered. We'll just leave. If we can. Only gun I can reliably aim with is the ADAR. I'd much rather full auto people, I really would. Apparently going to fix and remove the packet loss bug. Yeah, supposedly. I did see that in the ye olde pesty interview. Pestily Nikita interview. this before we leave. Try and have fun trying different guns and builds. Could be entertaining, enjoyable. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. It's sort of what I'm doing in general. A minute. Oh, Zamri. Oh, 40 PP. That's actually worth quite a lot. I'm thinking around 2026. Have you tried Arena? Yeah. I've played some Arena. I haven't played loads of Arena, but I've played like a decent amount. I tried to play, and I've fallen off the wagon a little bit, but I've been trying to play a game a day. As I said, I haven't done that in the last like week. But it's good because it's been making me a bit better at the game. For sure. The problem I had is that I was doing that, and then I've been spending just more and more time offline, like playing Helldivers in the evening, rather than like playing an extra game of Arena or whatever. I should probably just play one at the end of the day. Yeah, me and my IRL friends are all very, very addicted to Helldivers for sure. It's a very good game, especially when you're as a big group. Very, very entertaining. New ScavTalk today? Should be, yep. Church should just be putting it up very soon. Oh well, at least we did survive. What's the easiest way to get a FFGPS from labs and get out alive? I've tried waiting around, but they all get snatched up. These hideout items reserved for chads. Basically, yeah. Waiting around is not worth it because they sell to the traders for quite a lot of money. So you have to try to push the map and kill the people. And I think I don't know, like this wipe, I've only got one of them because I started playing labs a lot and it was just so painful that I just didn't want to carry on. It was really, really bad. Like compared to when I made a video guide about this 2 wipes ago, I think 2 wipes. And I played labs for like 4 weeks on stream. Like I don't play, I only play 10 hours a week. So we did like 40 hours of labs for a month. And that felt okay. But then like this wipe, it just felt atrocious. So I kind of stopped because it was awful. Easiest way is to go in with like lots of people. Because then you can all like try to find the items together. You're more likely to find it, obviously, if there's more people. And you dilute the number of enemies there are. So if you go in with 5, then there can only be so many people on the other team, So I feel like you kind of have to, I don't know. It just sucks, right? It just sucks. So I didn't get one of mine because you have to just play the map and kill a load of people. But I think you do also have to accept that you're not going to check every spawn. I do think that there's like a big part to that. You're not going to be able to check every spawn. You're going to have to just check like the spawns near you. That's quite cheap. People don't realize about these, especially like newer people, and so these come up at like 99k all the time. I use these to do other stuff. Yeah, no, I mean I've been doing it on solo, but like it's 10 million times easier doing it with a group of people. Just take it from me, because I gave up finding the second item this wipe. I just didn't want to do it. This wipe, I've got a very low tolerance to bullshit. Because I was like, no kappa, no light keeper, none of that stuff. I'm going to do what I enjoy. And I was like, oh, let's do this and see if it's, I don't mind doing a challenge. That's fine. But I don't want to do like stuff that I hate. And after playing 2 streams of labs, I found one of the items, but I was just like, it just felt really, really, really bad. And I couldn't tell like what was legit, what wasn't legit. It didn't feel like it did when I did it 2 wipes ago. It felt awful. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do the last bit because this is making me like not want to play. It's just like doesn't feel fun. But I didn't get the second item. So solo is hard. Half the spawns are in color key rooms. I don't think that's strictly true. You could definitely do it without going into color key rooms. Oh, those are really cheap. They only take 1 minute to craft, so. Some places February, the price of water filters absurd. Yeah, 170. Because the thing is, these guys are worth 190. You make 1.5 of these with one of them, and then moonshines are if you haven't, you're gonna be shocked by the price of moonshine. 400. I sold 2 earlier for 420,000. Like, it's insane. Insane. The prices. But it's because of Bitcoin, ultimately. It's all because of Bitcoin, really. Like, he didn't hit... The only thing that he hit me was in the head. He managed to avoid my plates completely. This is why people say, like, oh, is effective durability, like, is it out of the game now? And I'm like, no, it isn't. Like, it's still in the game, technically. But, like, I could get shot up like that and come out of a raid, and literally my armor's just undamaged. Completely undamaged. I mean, that would have been the same in the old patch, I suppose. But, like, even still, a lot of the time, like, getting a plate 0, it just doesn't happen. Just doesn't happen. Okay, so... Oh, I should have used the sugar first. Oh, never mind. Which is PP on the fleet. Oh, look at that. Crazy. Wonder if we can get away with that. Oh, that's too cheeky. I don't know. We'll see. Like 200k. Right. Fine. Let's... Oh, yeah. I was going to get some sugar, wasn't I? Drink the rest of water, wherever it's gone. Maybe I used it already. Oh, no. It's here. All right. Back to wood. So, yeah. This is the thing that starts to... That just makes, like, the boss hunting a bit painful. Is you can spend, like, most of the time just not playing the boss. Which isn't great. Best way of getting that level 5 plate to start crafts. Moonshine Scav Case. Probably because you get... you can get, like, a HPC in there. Yeah, barter for HPC. That's at Ragman 4, though. So before you Ragman 4... find them on the... Like, kill a player and take one. Get one off the HPC barter, but you have to be level 42 for that. Scav Case, you can get HPC armors or things like that. There's a couple with the GAC plate as their default. I had 2 HPCs out of Moonshine to start it off with. Oh yeah, CPC mod 1. Yeah, if you can get that from a quest. I don't know, do you get that from a quest? It's living... Oh no, that's to craft. You get one living high is not a crime too? Get it for the actual... Is it reward? Oh, you do get one, yeah. Yeah, you do get one. ACPC. Living high is not a crime part 2. Complete that and you'll get a GAC plate. Two goons and the guide left. Thanks for all the helpful advice. No problem, Box. I hope that you get it soon. Hidden stashes. Yes, not a bad idea. I feel like the PMC karma system awards the negative karma. I mean, you camp a few spawns and start getting boss spawn. I guess it depends what the boss is. But maybe the boss has got like... They're like Morana's stuff where the weapon is broken and it's just really annoying. Who knows? Check giving tree every time. Just got out with a red card after hiding in a cement pipe for 35 minutes. How much are they worth though? 80k? Sorry, 80 mil? Dash runs, here I come. Maybe. I've kind of like, because the stashes are now a bit intermittent, I've kind of stopped doing stash runs. 96 mil. Sweet. Sweet monies. Thanks to Moors. Only got a line of golden leg. A golden leg. Golden egg left. Right. Where are we? Oh, we're all the way over here. This is not ideal spawn. Do I just roll 6 spear the rest of the way? Probably. Easy enough to do. Okay, okay. I just got blue folders for Intel case. I got a mustache. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. It's always how it goes. Oh boy. Someone's having a bad time. Oh! He's here, he's here. It is not fair whatsoever, but it's so cool. It is cool. Expensive though. It's incredibly mega expensive. It's the Sig Spear. It's a damn good gun though. I used it a bit and it is good. Oh my god. My gunshots bring all the boys to the yard, and damn right. Right, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? He's over that side. Usual strat, get in the grey building. You've got to know who he's shooting at, though, is part of the problem. Someone is above trying to get M700. You mean off like Sniper Rock? Spine? Yeah, I guess we could, yeah. Oh, I could hear somebody. They might have killed him already. Maybe, maybe not. Let's keep going. You saw somebody close to logs? I didn't. It's probably because I'm looking back and forth in chat. I forgot to bring any nades. Crap. Was he the same person? Not like he died, but... What's the BTR? Didn't look like the same guy. That guy had like a big backpack on. Always more, especially where Sturman's related, right? Considered, because As soon as he goes off, everyone hears him and they all come running. I was so far away spawning in. Let's see. How has he not come past? I don't understand how that guy like got past me. I don't know which way he went. It doesn't make sense. Okay, well maybe we try and find the first guy. Where did I kill him? The question. Over here somewhere. Most ones seen disturbed be near the 3 cabins behind the car. That sounded kind of like where he was this time. Okay, gunshots. Down there. Down here. You can see the gunshots on the trees, basically. Am I going to get suddenly shot from nowhere? Oh. Take it, man. Everything, why not? That's right, do I have outskirts as usual? Hunting trip. Requires TAC 30. Yeah, what's he got on this gun? The Razor. Oh, yeah. Indeed cannot be. Maybe the guy like just cut right across to the beach or something. I don't really understand. The guy that we were chasing earlier. It's very weird. Yeah, partial snow and wet soil, exactly. It's a very cool, like, the early spring thing is, like, super cool. Unless he's waiting for me somewhere. I mean, he could be, but... If you get spawned at spine, you can just insta-kill him. Really? It's one of those ones you have to either, like, see somebody do it most of the time, or, like, try a bunch. I feel like almost the most value is to like try it a bit, then go and watch somebody else's like guide on it, and then go back and like do it yourself kind of thing. Maybe a scav extract already? I don't know. It didn't seem... I don't think he was a scav. Could be. I feel like... I don't feel bad necessarily for like missing the shot though on that guy. Like as he was going over the hill. Yeah, it's been looted. Oh, I guess we may as well take it. Yeah, why would you drop a tool set if you weren't... I guess like, yeah. If you weren't a scav, why would you drop a tool set? I suppose there's that question. Maybe. Yeah, like, he was going to dip over the top of the hill, the guy, like, the first guy. So I sort of just had to shoot. So always drag loot? You mean control? I normally use control. Depends what it is. Which item was it? Like, sometimes I drag stuff if I want it to go into a very specific slot. Was it the SB6? Because if you control click SB6, it goes in your rig. Which I hate. So I drag SB6, so it goes in my bag. Or in secure. One or t'other. But usually I use control. Yes. Did an amazing job with it. Definitely some AI use going on. Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely like an algorithm or something for the text, like the weather stuff. It's really, really cool. From Spine, you can see 2 of his common spawns, one between 2 log piles and the single log pile, but not if it's a car. See, these are the things that you kind of need to know, isn't it? I need to hit more headshots with these kind of guns. When you were looting the body, I think it was just because you hadn't searched the bag yet. I can't remember which thing I did. Like, I usually use control if I can. Maybe there was a reason. I'm not sure. Spine spawn is god spawn on this map for that reason. You have to be like somewhere very specific on Spine too, I suppose. I don't really know. The Spine is the one that... It's the big rock that kind of is like nearish Sniper Rock, but it's the one that goes away from Sniper Rock down towards... the beach. Where that's people, yeah. Oh, someone did buy that PP in the end. Love it. Got this USP. Bit of AP. Goes a miss. Take the plates. And what's he got here? New spheres. Sell these. I'll keep that because I do use those. Put them on. Sell that. Sell that. Tool set. Right, get rid of the USP, get rid of the M700. This is nice. This is the... Well, no, but he's got the SRD on it. Why? Oh. Don't do that. And this monster bag. Shot in the back plate, but that's fine. It was by that random scav. He went pew at the back. I miss the automatons. Dude, we were playing last night and I was like, are we just literally not able to play bots? This is so weird. They need to do something about... This is Helldivers, by the way, for those of you who aren't playing. Like, they need to do something about the game crashing at this point. For me, the game was actually more stable originally when it came out. I had one friend who it crashed for continuously. But the problem is now is that all of us are crashing most games on extract. It's really, really annoying. It's happening to us all the time. It's a pain. Aren't you managing democracy? Yeah. The crashes are bonkers. Yeah, it's just, it crashes. It's crashing so much. 5 seconds. I was last night. Managing democracy is my evening pastime. Got an interesting session is destroyed message yesterday. Crazy. Yeah, are these even worth that much now? 36k or something? Not really. Hardly anything. Yeah, no, it's bizarre state of affairs. I don't know. It's annoying. I wish that they'd fix the crashes. It's actually becoming problematic. Like, I could have probably played one more last night, but I didn't want to because we'd literally all just crashed for the 3rd time that night as we left. And it's a real buzzkill because one of the times we did get the reward. One of the time we didn't, like all the samples and stuff. So, like, right. Are we like good just? Oh yeah, I need to get another grenade, don't I? Pick that one up off somebody else. Okay, I'm 6-7. Oh, now I'm super heavy. This is this goddamn bag. That's why. Rather wear this. Oh, no. I nearly auto sorted my table because it's like the same places where the sorting table used to be. There we go. Like 4 kilograms lighter or something stupid. It's insane. Anyway, adrenaline, this. Make sure I've got everything. Yeah, armor. Okay. Give it a go. Not just a crash destroyed, yeah. I'm not playing right now due to that issue. It's supposed to be releasing a patch early next week. I think they did say, like, they said, oh, just chill on the game for a bit, right? Good. Are you finally getting into raid times? Do you think you'd be sped up? I mean, it should be sped up, really, if possible. I honestly wouldn't mind as much if you could do something during the loading time. Like, if you could do something now. I know Pesty talked to him about this, and they said, oh, we got some ideas. Pesty said it in, like, a leading way, though. He said, I know that we aren't able to use our stash while we're loading in. However, was how he posed the question, which I thought was interesting, because it kind of implies that they've already had that chat before. Yeah, like, if you could look up your profile or other people's stats or whatever. I mean, I'd like to be able to use my stash. Like, is it really that? I mean, it must be, code-wise, it must be too different going from, like, the loading screen, you know, having the stash still available. Like, I wouldn't even really care about necessarily using the fleet, but being able to just organize your stash and move stuff around. That'd be good. Like, I'd love to use my stash in the fleet. The hideout, I think, is probably too much, because the hideout loads like a map, right? The hideout uses, like, more resources. So I don't care so much about the hideout. Like, it'd be nice, but I don't think that's even possible. Whereas the stash, you think, like, maybe, you know? And the fleet would be great. You could, like, if I could just be here selling stuff from the previous raid while I'm loading into the next one, that'd be insane. Insanely good. And 3 raids the past 2 days where I never load it in. I have to Alt F4 just to get out. It's been fine for me. We were having this issue with the server disconnection thing, and you had to, like, Alt F4 and then load back in, and it was, like, due to the hideout, but since then, it seems okay. They get the mobile app working, it's half the battle. True. Don't want them to add Snake. Yeah, I know. Well, better than nothing, but yeah. How nice is it to have daily quests that are actually worth the XP. I'm not level 46, so I don't. I'm at a lull at 43. Yeah, I actually don't. Like, so I need another level before I get, like, decently valuable quests. Daily quests for me still suck. Aim training on the loading screen? That'd be fun. Yeah, it's it'd be interesting if they can make that work. I'd like it. I wonder what happens to Tarkov after 1.0 though. It sounds like they're going to carry on supporting it, right? Because they keep talking about DLC and blah blah blah. And if they've still got like roadmaps and bringing things in, the only thing that I slightly worry about is if they like once they release 1.0, like is part of the magic of Tarkov going to disappear? Because part of the magic of Tarkov is the fact that it's in early access and like who knows what Tarkov's going to be. Like, oh, there's all these features planned. Like once it's 1.0, it's kind of like, you know, it'd be like, okay, this is the game now. And everyone will be like, oh, okay. Like, I don't think it's ever going to meet the expectations of what people want in the game for 1.0, if you know what I mean. And if they're like, oh, but we're going to carry on supporting stuff, carry on doing DLC, carry on adding maps, or banning maps, or doing whatever, like basically the same as they do now, then that's okay. But obviously they're going to want to move those resources, or some of them eventually, onto other stuff, like the new game that Nikita was talking about. We've always known they wanted to do Russia 2028. So it worries me very slightly. Okay, I mean, this is a pretty good spawn. World 1.0, now it's finally imminent. Just the new stuff wipes are just exciting as why. Well, they're going to be wiped still. Pixie did a double hotfix. Good, I wasn't paying attention. I guess they must have done. Yeah, well, so wipes will continue, and there's going to be a wipe count and a non-wipe character that you get, like not a count. But within your account, you are going to have 2 characters at least. One permanent and one not. So that's good. That will help a bit, I think. But yeah, I don't know. Like, part of the reason why people get excited about the game and what people look forward to and stuff is like the content side of the game, right? So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like a little... Yeah, I'm a little nervous. If I'm honest. Okay. Scavs. Okay. It's an insanely clear day in Tarkov land. Doesn't sound like Sturman is here, does it? I guess not. I guess not. Well, we can battle our way towards whatever extract I've got. Wait, is he? No, that's someone else. That's a bait. That's a bait. That's somebody else. Unless it's sniper scav. I think I might actually just sniper scav. Okay, what you running? Why am I running? Defender? No, NAM2. Sick of having to fight sweatlords like myself. I can't wait for 1.0. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, man. Okay. Unlucky. To be fair, with Wipe Seasons mode, they mentioned they could have had fun with it, but apply different rule sets. Each season, such as this wipe no flee, next wipe is flee, but weapons can't be sold on. I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, I'd still just like a hardcore version. I think if they released a hardcore account, I think that'd be great. I don't know if that was necessarily a 2-man. I think that might have just been someone else because they were not like right next to them. Oh, dude, I got killed with T45. Why did he shoot me in the eyes? Oh, yeah. In the eyes. Never mind. That's like on the second guy. Trigger finger went crazy on the first. Yeah. At least we did get him. Yeah, we took the M80 blunt. Bit from the stomach. Did defend one. Yeah, did we defend two M80s with the class 5 plate though? Not bad. When you're hunting Sherman, I'm happy to run towards bait rather than taking 10 minutes to run to the extract. Brought out my mind. Basically, I was just like, well, if there's somebody with a SVD and they're nearby, we'll just go and like, you know, go and do the thing, whatever. The only other thing that I would say about Sturman and Woods, the only other thing, is that sometimes, and maybe we'll just do this now quickly, sometimes I like playing with like an actual assault rifle. You know what? This NAM2 price was like really good. It was cheaper than the Thor. Although the Thor did come with some plates, but which I could sell. But this honestly wasn't bad. We'll use the XLs because I've still got them. Right, we'll just go with whatever I've got. Not that, clearly. Just whatever. And then, yeah, so what have I got, like, guns-wise? Maybe go with my... I'm not going to go with the Ash 12. Maybe go with an M4 or something. Go with, like, an absolutely tasty M4. But if I remove this, we just go, like... I guess we could do... Yeah, we could do combo. We could change this out. Actually, yeah, let's do a little mix and match here. Go RMR on top of this. I mean, it's not ideal, but better than nothing. Not really the same as a red dot, but we'll see. I only got my hunting trip kill with 1 meter to spare. Oh, man. Glad to see I was not the only one suffering hunting stone. Haha. You haven't caught on to the M2. Basically, same as the Thor, but in rig form. Yeah, and I think it might actually be cheaper than Thor plus Thunderbolt as a combo, which is pretty neat. Yeah, that's pretty good red dot. Nice. All right, yeah, that works. That works just fine for me. One of those. One of those. Two of these. Just buy loads more of these. I'm always buying them. I buy them every raid, so... right. I'm going to keep clicking that by accident until eventually my muscle memory sorts it out. Right. That's it, right? Go. Oh, I've got the wrong ammo. No mags. That'd be unfortunate, wouldn't it? What have I got in this? Mostly, okay, let's tone this down a little. Reminding me to actually look at what ammo I'm using. I think I'll just put like 856 in all of these. Backups. I don't have that much 5501. I need to craft more. I crafted literally like one set over the weekend. But I'm not going to be sniping with this. That's not the idea. No plate. Oh yeah, I didn't put any plates in. What boss have you done so far in this session? Tagilla twice. And then we moved on to Sturman, who I am yet to see. Yo, Zomba, hey. What's the point of Armor with Voodoo? Just sometimes it's better looking through the red dot. I just kind of prefer it. Sometimes. No, I forgot to craft it. I know we did me and Ida actually did the mission together because we had the keys for it. But... 240 watching and only 34 likes. Come on, folks. Thank you, Cinch, for having my back. Oh, is it going to work? It is going to work. Yeah, million ruble key. Precisely. Yak and... Granite. Why is this whole setup so light? I'm like slightly concerned. How is the locust? Put the Tarkov in there. I guess it's because I was using a heavy gun before. Yeah. Okay. Actually, you know what I am going to do? Maybe I need to bring some food and drink with me if I'm going to do this, but... I bring like Meldonin and an SJ6, I can use both. Does mean I probably need to bring something there that's going to be... Why isn't this finding anything? Is there just not any? Maybe there just isn't any. Is something screwed with the fleet? What's happened to the fleet? Yeah, it does exist. Oh, what's going on? No clue. You were doing something on linked search through the... so the filter just didn't make it work. Annoying. Oh well. That is excessively like kit. It is! It really is. Nice though. Yeah, the filter at the top wasn't showing. So, something weird happened. I don't know exactly what. Oh. The game just crashed. Okay. Is there any reason to choose Ali Splint plus CMS over Surf 12 other than space? Well, they're the same space, aren't they, really? There's the swap out ability of items. CMS is a lot cheaper than a Surf 12 kit. So with Surf 12, every time you say you loot like a moonshine, you basically have to dump the whole Surf 12 every time you do that. Whereas with CMS, you can just move the CMS out, keep the splint, or vice versa. So you've got a bit more flexibility. It means that you can fix a break without having to use like the 5 millennia long splint, not splint, the 5 millennia long Surf 12. So there's that. Not that matters so much because breaks just don't really matter too much. Yeah, Surf can heal breaks, yeah, but it takes the same time as healing up a black limb, which is the problem. It takes forever. Takes forever. Right, we gotta go. We gotta go. This patch seems fine. Yes. How to do the 25 meter bolt action task seems so hard. Every time I get a kill on factory, it's been just above 25 meters. We have to be slightly closer on factory. That's basically it. Yeah, I don't think the Surf 12 is worth it on that basis. Like, it's fine. I don't think it matters too much. You do also get better max HP with the Surf 12. So there is that. How far can you hear someone run through a tree or bush? Quite a long way away. Very loud. I'm not sure exactly, but it's loud. The Surf 12 do broken and black limbs at the same time. I think it might. Surf kit is 20 seconds, CMS only 16. Yeah, so in like, sometimes you can get away with CMSing. Whereas Surf kit, you'd be like, it's kind of too long. Yeah, if they're on the same limb, which is rare, yeah. It's exactly like the same as a Grizzly. So the Grizzly could heal a break, a bleed, and HP all at once on the same limb. Surf 12, same cost as CMS plus red splint, and passing 14k per slot isn't really that hard. No, that's true. I think, like, I actually don't think it really matters. It doesn't really matter. It's like, it's one of those personal choices that just doesn't really make much difference. One of the things that I like about CMS is that I can make them myself. I think the crux of it for me is the speed. Sometimes I think I can get away with a CMS, whereas I don't think I would with a Surf. Yo, Popsicle, thanks for the 99 cents, man. One raid I had 2 scav headshots, so I made it 39.9. Oh my god. It's even worth buying the Dorm's Mark Key for Cult. You can just... It depends. If you've got loads of money, then may as well, right? You're basically trading money for XP, which is worth it. But you can just like go in at night, like wait 15 minutes, then go and see if somebody can do it. Non-gamma owner, or like if it's CMS. Yeah. $0.99. What? 0.99 of a dollar. Yeah, so if you go into dorms late, exactly what Box is saying. Just go into dorms late and then you'll be alright. Somebody sometimes opens it. Or go looking for groups, see if somebody will open it for you. Come to the Discord, see if someone will do it. My Discord, nice guys, Jesse's, Pestleys. Someone will do it, I'm sure. Another option. Hard to get keys. I mean, the rare keys have always been hard to get. That's why they're expensive. Six to 10 raids. That's the thing. You could probably make 3 mil in 6 to 10 raids, though, right? If you played streets. So you think like, well, is it worth it? Every now and again, I find myself doing more than 5 surgeries per raid, and I'm forgetting to swap out a trash CMS. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I forget to swap out the CMS. I don't think I've ever done more than 5 surgeries in one raid. Don't think I've had to ever do that. Right, we're gonna try and speed run this thing. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Go! How do I find your suppressor sheet? Go to the relevant video and it will be linked there. Sometimes I put it on Discord as well. I might just put a section on Discord for it at this point. Just another place I have to remember to like update it when I do. No ping loss, possible Stürmen. We will see. Unfortunately, I'm so far away. Oh yeah, trying to CMS, and as I was starving, found out the hard rate waste just CMS. Yeah, because you CMS and then as soon as you come back, well, it depends if you got like with starvation. Maybe is that? I guess you fixed it and then oh yeah, because yeah, if you don't have max metabolism, you take damage. No shots though, so probably goons. Why'd you say that? Right, what do people think about spine? Where do you see him from spine? That's not good. Ah! Why is he dying? Ah! So much for the speed run. Point fire is so bad. I know it sucks. Did I go like way up in the air? I jumped, but I seemed to like jump even higher. It was crazy. Where were they? Were they like? Were they? They were just like behind a tree, sort of in that gap. Just kind of weird. They're like right next to these. Yulia and her prosy. Joey for high ground to low ground. Yeah, it just felt really weird. I think I didn't expect just how crazy it was going to be. What did I get hit by? Oh no, I healed it, didn't I? So I never got to find out. Damn, never mind. Oh well. GG's. I thought we'll give it a go. I didn't have that long left on the session, so I thought we'll just try it. I don't think the 20 versus 16 matters that much, or matters to bring a splint or not. Using the serve for fractures takes forever compared to splint. Extra splint is wasted weight. Oh, I see. But like, how much do they weigh altogether? Because like CMS kit weighs 0.4. So if 12 weighs a lot, I think. 1.2. Yeah, this is a lot. Then aluminium splint. They're off from the mountain. Really? It sounded like on the same level as me. This is 0.2. So this is at least a lot lighter. It's like half the weight of a Serve 12. There's that as well, I suppose. Yeah, and if you brought this with this, then it's crazy. I wouldn't bring this and this. Like, you're going to have to suck up the 20-second use time, I think. MS plus splint versus Serve plus splint. Yeah, but like even the combination, even if you're just relying on this to heal breaks. Serve and brown splint. How much is the normal one? Serve and grizzly. That's not bad. 1.7. They're actually very close. The main downside is actually, fracture fixing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But the thing about fracture fixing is that it's like fractures don't matter that much in EFT. Do they really? Because you can just painkiller it away. Then it doesn't matter so much. Like, yeah, it hurts when you run. And it screws up your like aim. But it's not like critical. Okay, we're just going to see if we can hunt a PMC with the TOS, and then that'll probably be it for today. It's been interesting doing the Sturmy thing. Yeah, it's one of those things, right? Like, bosses are annoying. This is why I wanted to start with Tagilla, because at least if Tagilla's there, you can always get the chance to, go and kill him. Whereas with Sturman, it's like, okay, you've got a 30% chance to hunt the boss. Cool. Then you've got a 50% chance to be within one of the top half of the spawns. Okay, cool. And then you got to get there first, and then kill them, and then somehow loot them. It's just very difficult. Like, the thing I don't like about the way that bosses work in Tarkov is that because they spawn at the very beginning of the raid, it turns it into a speed run. And I think that's ultimately what I don't like about them. I think the bosses should just have a chance to spawn whenever. I think that would make them a lot better. I don't know exactly how they would do that, but I don't like the way that they spawn always at the beginning. It's like, this Schrodinger's boss, right? They either spawn, they're either there or they're not. There's no oh, they might spawn later. It's like they're either there right now, or they're never going to be there this whole raid. All quests are speedrun ones I hit? Yeah. But it's the same with the labs items. Oh, bloody hell. We're not winning today, my friends. We're not winning today. I was just super slow. I was like, was that a person? And then I went back to look for some unknown reason. Gav speedrun. German speedrun. Wood speedrun. FXR, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Didn't know Monday was part of the weekend. What do you mean? Oh, in terms of it just being awful to play. No, I'm just playing kind of badly as well. It's a combination of the two. It's a combo, but you know what? That's okay. I'll try to play a little bit of Arena tonight, and then maybe I'll be a bit more informed tomorrow. But we're doing bosses. I'm not. Again, this is a personal development journey. The reason why we're doing this is so that I can get better at fighting bosses, because it's something I've always been not very good at, and I want to improve. So that's why we're trying it. I feel a bit better about fighting together now. So now we're moving on to the next one, and this is the first session of Sturman. So we'll get there. We'll be okay. Get there. Right. I'm going to finish up. We're going to go and raid Mr. John B, because he's a legend. And I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll carry on doing, some boss stuff. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to try and fight Gluha or something, because I quite like above ground reserve. And maybe we'll do that. Rashad I'm less keen on, because I'm not hugely keen on customs these days. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. We could just make some match. We could decide who to go for. We've already killed Kollontai. He's kind of fun. Cabana I don't find very fun because he's in the middle where everybody has to go. We've done it before. It's possible. It's pain. But anyway, I will see you all tomorrow if you're around. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely week. I'll see you soon. Go and say hi to John B for me. Bye-bye.